I think there is a lot of intense action, to use the euphemism, in Gone. There are scenes I intend to be disturbing, that I intend to get a reaction, but I never use violence without consequence. And I never use violence without a moral context. So I believe in good and evil. I believe that there are things that are good and things that are not. So I'm not, morally uncertain, although I may be morally confused. Nevertheless, the violence takes place in a context that we know it's not painless, and we know that there are consequences, and we know that the people who are using it for bad ends are bad people, and we shouldn't, we shouldn't soft pedal it. I take violence very seriously, and my editors also take it very seriously. And sometimes they write me and say, "Okay, that was too much." And I laugh and I go, "Yeah, you're right. It was, I pushed it too far." We have I'll tell you something from book 2. There's this is an editorial dispute. I'll give you some behind the scenes stuff here on violence. There's a scene where a kid, one of the characters, has a hole in his cheek. And I'm not going to explain to you where the hole comes from, but let's just say he's got a hole in his cheek, and let's say he's drinking a beer, which he shouldn't be doing. And if you're drinking a beer and you have a hole in your cheek, the beer is going to come running out of the hole, and it'll be bloody. The editor said, "Boy, everybody here just thinks that's too creepy." And on that one, I said, "No, I think it's fine." So, but usually, if they tell me something, if they say back off a little bit, I go, "Okay, you're right. Let's tone that down. I didn't need to put that in." But the beer coming out of the hole in his cheek, I liked, so I kept it.